Labour unions and ArcelorMittal have been engaged in wage talks under the auspices of Metals and Engineering Industries Bargaining Council since March, and they've yet to reach an agreement. Unions' demands include 10% wage increase across the board, housing allowance, and an 80% medical aid contribution from the employer. The company has, however, only offered a 5% wage increase and 2% of their salaries in cash as a monthly amount.
Our core demands are as follows. We're demanding a 10% across the board increase in wages, housing allowance, 80% medical aid contribution of the employer, and scrapping of labor brokers and insourcing of all temporary employees. The bosses have tabled a final offer of only 5% across the board. They're also offering workers 2% of their salaries in cash as a monthly amount. We reject this proposal. What is a 5% increase for the lowest paid worker who earns approximately 7,000 Rand? It is not much at all. At the same time, the 2% cash payout is not an increase across the board. It will not result in increases in pension cover or in other allowances. Workers at NUMSA have not had a meaningful increase in 2 years. For 2020 and 2021, workers were given a 2% increase, and this was imposed on them in 2021.
ArcelorMittal has confirmed that it has received a notice to strike from NUMSA. In a statement, ArcelorMittal South Africa Chief Executive Kobus Vester says the company believes the offer on the table is fair. He says their offer is higher than what has been implemented in the steel sector, which is a 5.5% hike on average. ArcelorMittal says it's concerned that unsustainable increases in base pay will lead to cost pressures which will weaken its competitiveness. It says the steel industry remains cost-sensitive, challenging and volatile, and to survive and be sustainable, it needs to ensure its cost base remains competitive. Gloria Sofako Musi, SABC News, Johannesburg.